Hi everybody, so what I've got for you in this video is a conversation with Matt and Andy as we're playing PUBG on our Xboxes actually, and Matt has got an Xbox One X and previously he had an Xbox One. So you're going to have this conversation. Unfortunately, the gameplay that I recorded while we were having the conversation was done on Mixer, and when I downloaded the file it had become corrupt and you couldn't really watch it. So although you'll be hearing the chat that we had where I'm asking him questions about what he thinks about the Xbox One X and the advantage it gives him in PUBG, the gameplay is gameplay of me just playing on my ordinary, well, it's actually my PlayStation actually, as I try and get a chicken dinner on Vikendi. So without further ado, let's listen to Matt's views on having an Xbox One X and how good it is for PUBG. Hi everybody, welcome to our Xbox One X discovery video where we're going to be talking to Matt, an experienced PUBG player, about his experiences with buying an Xbox One X, going over from an Xbox One OG and putting that One X with a 4K TV as well. And we've also got Andy along for the ride, another experienced PUBG player. So, hi Matt, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Good. So tell us all about your Xbox One X. What differences did you find when you installed PUBG on your Xbox One X with your 4K TV?
Yeah, so things first. Obviously, everything's a lot quicker now, loading wise. Like right now, as we're jumping, I can practically see everything. All the buildings are fully rezzed in. There's no sort of Play-Doh-esque buildings. I can pretty much see as far as Al Azhar right now.
Wow.
Like I said, it's a lot sharper, a lot cleaner. So yeah, it's definitely better for like the keen-eye person to play.
Does the One X, it just has a normal hard drive? You haven't installed an SSD on it either, have you?
No, I haven't got an SSD on it, no.
Wow, be even faster with an SSD. Amazing. So when we were playing Sanhok earlier, there was a bit where we'd just gone across the river, and you were looking up at a hill with a Car 98. What scope did you have on that? Was it an 8 times you had on it?
I had a 6 times on it. Yeah,
and,
but
and
like,
you could see people that I mean I'm running on a 40-inch 1080p TV, and I couldn't see the people you were talking about. So what was kind of going on there? What were you seeing?
Yeah, so obviously with the 4K telly which I got now, everything's just like I said a lot sharper. So even like miles away you could see like little remnants of people running around. So it's a lot easier to pick out people from far distances. Like I said, when we were on Sanhok earlier, when we were coming across the bridge, just the top corner of my eye, I could see like 4 little ants running around, and obviously, I could see him. With this, you can't until you got a bit closer. So that's sort of the benefit that I've got really with this 4K telly as well, along with obviously the 4K enhancements running on the Xbox One X as well.
Wow, that's amazing. That really is amazing. And have you put much time into PUBG since you got your Xbox One X?
I haven't, because you've all abandoned me tragically. But I'm slowly getting back into it. But like even actual 4K enhanced games on the Xbox, which I play from time to time, are just so much better. Like Gears of War, the trailers when the Xbox One X was first announced, showing like the 4K enhancements. Until you actually get it, you really do appreciate the money that you do pay for this. Kind of justified in a sense.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about these other games that you've got that are Xbox One X enhanced, and what does that mean? Xbox One enhanced, One X enhanced. Sorry.
So, like a clear example is I recently bought Anthem.
Oh right.
Now,
wow.
So that's a 4K enhanced game. Just from like, it's a bit hard to like sort of, what's the word? Sort of.
It's a bit hard to describe, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah. To a regular Xbox, 'cause obviously I haven't played the Anthem on a regular Xbox, but just because Anthem is such a colourful world in
Mm.
itself.
Mm.
I mean, it's ridiculously vibrant, and just everything's a lot cleaner, a lot sharper. No sort of when like you're going so fast, you get like that smush, that sort
Mm.
of like latency lag.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's none of that really. So like I said, it's like having like 3 or 4 SSDs at the time. But even again, like I've invested in some gold-plated HDMI cables as well
Oh,
to
right.
go
Okay.
with to go into the back of the Xbox and into the television, and those make a big difference because I did try it and compare the regular standard box standard HDMI leads which come with the Xbox One X, and that again is a massive difference as well when it comes
Wow.
to just the cleanness of the game.
Wow. And do you find? I mean, the big thing for me is getting a competitive advantage in in these multiplayer games, whether that be Gears of War or anything. And do you think having the 4K has given you a bit more advantage? I know definitely in PUBG you've got it because you see things that I just don't see.
Yeah, like I said, for like battle royales, especially this game, like I said, it's just so much of an advantage. Like everything's a lot cleaner, so you can suss out. I see people from a distance, and like the good thing about it, like earlier when we were on Sanhok, is I could constantly see where those people were going. Like sometimes they get a bit lost through like the denseness of the jungle of Sanhok,
Mm.
and but like I said, just from seeing them and seeing where they're going, obviously you get advantage. Like when we were playing earlier, obviously not Rob, sorry, Andy was putting out that we should run this way, and I was like, well, we're about to run into them. Whereas obviously back on the regular Xbox, we might not have even seen them in the first place. So,
Fucking traitor.
so,
Wow, wow.
Bring me into
so,
it.
so that there's definitely a lot of benefits. Like I said, even in gunfights, just having like that. Like I know with the sight in PUBG,
Yeah.
like the color on the actual scope is a lot better.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, everything's just cleaner, really, a lot crisper, a lot sharper. It's like I said, it's like playing in HD.
So if I said to you, right, Matt, all that money you've spent on your Xbox One X, I'll give you that back, right? But you've got to have an Xbox One S or an Xbox One OG. Would you go back to playing on regular 1080p?
No, I don't think I could.
Wow.
I definitely miss on PUBG. That competitive edge, like many moons ago, I would have been very competitive on this game, and I would be looking to get a chicken dinner every game. But like now, it's more of a kickback, relax. So
Yeah.
not so much on PUBG, but on all the other enhanced games, like the campaign sort of games within like the Game Pass, stuff like that, which I play as well. Like I definitely would miss 4K gaming on those sort of games.
Yeah, yeah. So what other games have you played? We mentioned Gears of War, obviously PUBG. What other Game Pass stuff have you played? 4K.
Yeah, so obviously is Anthem, the Division 2, which is
Oh wow! How is
amazing.
that in 4K?
Well, it's a lot of green. I will say that because obviously used to the dull grey from the Division 1, but obviously in Division 2 now you're in Washington, which is a very sort of is recently. I think I don't know if it's the same time or just before
I think it's
the
about 6
Division
months
1,
after.
but
6 months after, isn't it?
yeah. So well, in the obviously when we were playing in Division 1, it was a lot of snow and just a lot of concrete, like a concrete jungle, really, wasn't there? Whereas obviously in the Division 2 now, it's a lot more like jungle sort of esque vibe to it. Not so much like just a concrete jungle. It's more like overgrown grass and bushes everywhere. And yeah, like I said, that game runs so smoothly in 4K. Especially with like all the new features they've introduced now, such as the grenade launcher, where like explosions are like more key to the game, and so yeah, it's definitely a lot better.
Wow. So
Well,
to sum it up, then, would you recommend someone who had OG Xbox or an Xbox One S, should they upgrade to the One X? If they've got the money.
yeah, so like this is the age-old debate, really. I know a lot of people do talk about it. In my personal opinion, if you've got the money, and you're willing to spend that type of money to improve your gaming experience, and I would definitely go for it. But I mean, if you just want, say, a little bit extra, a little bit more quality, then save yourself a bit of money and go for the S.
Yeah.
I think you've done a comparison video on the S before, haven't you? So
Yeah.
go check that out.
And I guess
Rob's review of the S.
I guess the key is to have you've got to have the 4K TV as well, haven't you? There's no point getting
So
the One X without the 4K TV.
So the spec I got on my telly, I mean, when I bought it cost me £555, but I think that sort of telly's gone down in price now. But the one I've got, if people want to look at it, is the
what have you got?
So I got I got a 43-inch Samsung UE43NU7020, which I believe is like the 2017 model.
Right.
So obviously, each year Samsung and LG they create tellies like phones, only they change them every 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's the one that I got. Obviously, they brought out new models since then. So, but if you've got the money, like I said, and you want to get it, go for it. So it definitely improves, your game experience on all the enhanced games. But even like this game, for instance, that competitive edge which you've mentioned, Rob, is if you really are into tournaments and or really feel that you want to be better, then this could possibly be a better route for yourself. Having a keen eye, definitely.
That's brilliant. Well, that's brilliant, Matt. Thank you very much. And I guess we'll leave the final word to Andy. So, Andy, what do you think of the Xbox One X? Were you thinking about getting one?
No.
Okay, then. There we go. Brilliant. I think, well, I'm going to put one on my Christmas list, I think.
That sums it up. Listen to Andy.